Today is my 35th birthday, and I thought by now that I would be married, I would be some top executive. I thought I would have $1 million business. I would have this big home with my husband. I would have more children. But really, I'm a single woman. I have my daughter. We have a dog. I bought my own home. I'm not a top level executive, and my business isn't $1 million business. But still, as a single woman, I feel like I have accomplished so much, but I still feel unfulfilled. I don't really know how to feel. Typically for my birthday, I am extremely excited. I like to do so much. I have a full weekend. I'm traveling, but this year I don't know, y'all. I'm just feeling indifferent these days. And that's simply because society puts out there that before 30, you should have this and you should have that. So my entire life has been spent of me trying to obtain those things. I got the degrees, I got the house. But when you start to feel like you're missing things that society says you're supposed to have, it starts to make you feel indifferent. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm 35 today, but I feel like I should be further in life. And that's because of what society says I should have. We live in a society where everything is being forced down our throats to follow a certain path the same way. But what I have come to realize as a 35-year-old woman, that everyone's path is not the same and everyone's journey is not the same. So what I'm doing in this moment is taking my power back over my life. I'm not allowing society's norms to tell me what I should be doing, what I should have, because those norms may not be normal for me. I want to be a woman walking in my purpose and not what society says I should be doing. So me walking in my purpose looks like something different from you, looks like something different for the next person. And that is why we have to follow our own journey and follow our own path. And for me, for my entire life, I have tried to fit in a box, doing everything right, trying to check every box and keep it moving. I never focused on celebrating what I accomplished because I have accomplished so much. Instead, I'm focusing, okay, what's the next goal? Okay, what's the next goal? Instead of sitting in that moment and celebrating myself and not waiting for other people to celebrate. That's coming on another day, by the way, y'all. Anyway, this video is about me and what I've realized that I've been doing that has been driving myself crazy. And I'm a perfectionist. I'm an overachiever, and that has sent me into a downward spiral. Last summer was extremely hard for me. My daughter had a major back surgery, and in that moment, I had no choice but to sit down. And in those moments, I learned so much about myself. I discovered that I have so many things that I have been burying because I've been working towards achieving the next thing and not dealing with things that have been bothering me. I've lost so many friends. I lost so many people. And in those moments, I realized that I'm on this journey to fulfill my purpose. And whoever comes with me, comes with me. Who doesn't, who doesn't. And in those moments, I also realized that I do too much at once. And again, I'm too busy trying to focus on checking the next thing off my box. So what I want to do going forward is take care of myself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, working out more and more self-care, doing things that I love, exploring new things. I love to go out to eat. I love to do different things. But lately, I just have been putting myself in a box, in a bubble, because I just have been feeling like I am so lost. Because I feel like, oh my God, I should be so much further. But when I look at everything that I have accomplished and everything that I have done so much. I have done so much more than the average 35-year-old. But because I've always been that person who has to overachieve, it's made me feel like I haven't done enough. But I have to look at my life like my daughter is thriving. She's doing amazing. I made great decisions for her as far as her school goes, as far as my career goes, as far as me getting my education, as far as my businesses goes, and just my life and my family in general. And those are the things that I should be grateful for, and nothing else. Nothing else matters. I am a homeowner. That is a huge accomplishment. I accomplished that at 31 years old. But I've honestly put that to the side because I feel like, oh my God, I can't decorate my house. Like, y'all, it's just so much. And I just feel like at this time in my life, I want to put effort into building in decorating my home and making it a home. So going forward, y'all will see more content with me decorating my home. I actually started last year, but last summer and beyond, I was in such a funk. I was really, really depressed. So I'm getting back to me. I'm doing things that I like decorating my home, cleaning my home, making it homey, cleaning around the house, just doing the things that I need to do to take care of me. Because what I realize is living in a chaotic space makes me feel chaotic in real life. Like, I have to have a clean space, because if I do not have a clean space, that is going to set the tone for my day and even my week. So I always make sure on Sundays and Saturdays and Sundays to make sure my home is clean and decluttered. Now, I do struggle with finding the balance with decorating one room at a time. So what I have done in the past is go from room to room. So what I am doing now is focusing on one room at a time, which y'all will see the content for later. But again, this video is not about that. It's just me basically rediscovering myself and finding that perfect balance in my life. With self-reflection and self-discovery comes change, or at least it should. In my case, it is. And the things that I want to change and focus on is focusing on my household. And that means anything in my household that I have to take care of, which is number one, my child, two, myself. But technically, I'm supposed to come first. So y'all know that. That's self-explanatory. But my daughter comes first. So if I'm not well, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, I'm not going to be able to help her. And that does go to her as well, you know? And I want her to know that it's okay to feel the way you feel. It's not okay to overcompensate, to disregard your feelings. And I've noticed, and this is why I realized I had to make changes in my behavior. I noticed that my daughter was picking up on those habits. She overcompensates in school. And I just am like, okay, she's very hard on herself. She works really hard. She wants good grades. And it's because she wants to make me proud. And I tell her all the time, you make me proud no matter what. And as long as you're doing your best, that's all that matters. So that's just an example of things that I want to change. I don't want to be this person that my daughter sees overworking all the time, overachieving all the time. I don't want her to have that habit, because in my opinion, that habit is not good, because it will send you in a downward spiral later in life. Because once you are overachieving and you've done everything that you could, you're going to feel like enough is never enough. And I don't want her to feel like that. And that's what I feel like. I feel like enough is never enough. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I do really feel like I should be further in life. And it's not because of the accomplishments I've made, because I know I have made a lot of accomplishments. I just feel like financially, that is my biggest struggle right now. And I have myself to blame for that. I have stayed stagnant in so many situations. So that is something I'm working towards. Now, I did get a promotion at work, but I do want to start building my business more. I have put my businesses on the back burner. So I do want to build my businesses more. So financially, that is where I feel like there's no growth. But in other areas, there is growth. And I just feel like my finances have taken over my life, and I don't want that anymore. So I am going to make a change. It's up to me to make those changes. This is not something that is irreversible. I can make this change. So there will be a lot of changes. I'm going to start showing up for myself, promoting myself, and doing what I need to do to put myself out there. With that comes me creating new content, things that I have been wanting to post. I have so much content in my phone, but I have been so hesitant to post it because I'm too worried about who's looking, who's not going to watch, and who's not going to support. But what I have to realize is that if I never post my content, I'm never going to reach the audience that I want to reach. Instead of me trying to do what everyone else is doing, which I'm one for never doing, but as far as content goes, I keep it safe because I don't want my content to be seen as something that I'm not. So that is stopping, because I'm going to put the things out there that I like to do. I'm going to share my life experiences. I'm going to share my journey, because I know there's people out there that can relate. There's videos that I have posted. There's content that I have posted on different platforms where people related so much. And I'm like, that just gave me the battery in my back that I needed, because those are the things that I really want to talk about. Those are the things I really want to share. I want to share my experiences with others. I want to be relatable, which I am, because when I first had my daughter, I was getting so many followers because I was sharing my journey of not having my child's father. And so many people related to that. Same thing when I released her book. So many people came to me and said they related to the book because of them not having one of their parents or knowing someone who didn't have the parent, or their parent living on this earth and the parent not existing. So just things like that. I have so much that I've gone through that I want to share, from friendships, relationships, career, business, that I want to share, but I have to get out of my head and just post it. My travel videos, my life journey, like so much of those things, my homeowner journey, like I have so much I can share on that. Like I want to give advice and just things like that. And I feel like I have to put myself out there in order to touch new souls and walk in my purpose. That is my purpose. That is why I started my initial blog, The Makings of B, because I was sharing my journey. I was giving advice. I was putting and promoting people I knew that were small business owners. I started my events because I knew that people needed those audiences to meet new people. I started my events because I knew that people needed to meet new people. They didn't have the community. So I felt like I didn't have the community either. So let me create that for others. And in the midst of having my community that I'm building, I forgot my purpose because I was too focused on my friends not supporting me that I forgot about the women that I created this community for. So I'm getting back to that. I'm focusing on who wants to be there. And with the community I have built, I have made some amazing friends through these events. People have told me they have made friends. They have connected with other people who have the same common interests. And that is the purpose of my events. And that is my purpose in life. It's just community. So as I put my events back on the forefront, my business, my career, my love for travel, my love for connecting and meeting new people, I am going to bring y'all along on my new journey in my new series called Starting Over in My 30s. And during this journey, I'm going to need y'all to hold me accountable. And if you need me to hold you accountable, let me know in the comments. But on this journey, I'm going to start doing things that I love, getting back to those things, not sheltering myself, not wallowing in my emotions. If I have those emotions, I'm going to journal it and put it on paper. I'm going to talk to a therapist. I'm going to stay healthy. I'm going to continue to connect with my family, love on my family, be around my friends, enjoy new experiences, travel, and just meet new people. That is what I desire. I love meeting new people. I love new experiences, and I love all of those things. And that is what I want to get back to. I want me and my daughter to travel more. I want us to just see more of this world. There's so much of this world to see. There's so many things that we all should be doing. We should all be doing things that make us happy. We should not be worrying about what the next person has. We should not be focusing on checking boxes. We should be celebrating ourselves, being proud of what we have accomplished, and living our best lives. Okay? It's okay to focus on goals from 10 years to now, but put that on paper and focus on what you can focus now. Okay? And I'm talking to you because I know you're listening and you need to hear this. And I'm talking to myself. Focus on what you can focus on now. Accomplish what you can accomplish now. Enjoy your life. Life is short. Life is short. And we have to take it one day at a time. You cannot focus on 10-year goals every day. Yes, it's okay to have a 10-year goal, but focus on today. Live your life, girl. Live your life. Okay? And that's what we're going to do going forward. Until next time, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe so y'all can stay tuned for my journey. And I hope y'all enjoyed this different style of a video. I will chat with y'all later. Bye-bye.